As we set down, lying on the mat, closing the eyes down, and beginning to take our journey inward. We will align our practice with collecting the remembrance that all we need to know, all of the answers are always right within, right at the heart center. So for this evening's practice, I invite you to recall the message of knowing and allow it to settle in your awareness so that as we begin moving through the practice, we can continue to recall and settle into the remembrance of our knowing. So we begin here, settling the body, moving from the crown of the head to the tips of the toes, surrendering and releasing ourselves a little bit more with each exhale. And with each inhale, feeling expansion, creating more space, and finding yourself more and more centered in this moment, in this time. Once you find yourself all the way down to the tips of your fingers and toes, find your body settled and take a moment of awareness of your mind. This mind that supports us in moving through life safely, making decisions that are in alignment with supporting our human existence. But as we begin to witness the mind and the thoughts that are moving about there, we want to settle now into the awareness of the intuitive mind. That voice that may be just a little softer, a little gentler, and that allows ourselves to recognize when something is truly ours and when something is truly not. So I invite you this evening to move beyond witnessing the thoughts of the ego and shifting now into the awareness of the intuition. How do you hear your intuition? How does it speak to you? Is it through sensation, feeling? Is it through thoughts or messages, visions? Or is there just a gut feeling that when you sense it, you know the answer? Allow yourself to take these few moments here and settle into that observation of your true essence and voice, knowing that this intuitive voice comes from the heart. So allow yourself to align the awareness of your intuition to the heart, recognizing that the intuition is calling upon the soul that's connected to all. So as you listen, and you hear the heart song, you're hearing it through your intuition. Observe here in this very moment of the practice, what might you want to create here? What intentions can you invite that your soul is calling for you to birth into this world? And listen to your intuition for guidance of the steps to take. Even if those steps don't make sense. Very gingerly begin to shift all of your attention away from observing thoughts, whether it be ego mind or intuitive knowing, into the awareness of your breath. Feel your chest expand, your abdomen expand, your navel rising up towards the ceiling as you inhale. And as you exhale, Feel a contraction, releasing that which no longer serves you. Just begin to use this time here in this practice this evening, focusing your attention inward into cultivating the awareness around your intuition, your heart song, your knowing, and recognizing that we access the answers to all through quiet, through softening ourselves into ease. And the breath will be your journey partner. It will help you to quiet and stay centered in this present moment. So just take these next few moments before we begin movement to align body, mind, and breath. Recognizing that everything you are doing here on this mat for this practice is for your divine highest good. And trust yourself. This is your practice. If we move into a shape or an expression of the body that's not feeling intuitive to you, honor that. This is how we begin to cultivate, to listen to the intuition. Take these next few moments and surrender here. Listen to your intention for this practice. Observe how you're sensing into the energy of that intention and how you might step further on path here now. Very intentionally begin to animate and move the body, keeping your breath long, slow, and steady, recognizing that there's nowhere else to be, nothing else to do. So just allow your movements to be organic and intuitive and purposeful. And as you begin to awaken the body, you can bring your feet onto your mat. You can hug your knees into your chest. Just allow yourself to just begin to unwind the hips and the low back. So listen to your body. How is it asking you to unwind? So for me, I'm just kind of rolling around the sacrum, making a circle, and just allowing my knees to shift from side to side. So this is what's feeling good to my body. Just begin to witness what might feel good to yours here now, unwinding tension that you might have been carrying throughout this day. Now that you're here on the mat, you're ready to surrender it to the mat. Once you have intuitively moved, then gently draw the knees into the chest and wrap those arms around the legs. And let the shoulders become heavy. We're moving into a compression hold, feeling the legs sitting against the abdomen. As you inhale, abdomen pressing away, pressing the legs away from the body. And as you exhale, knees sinking towards the chest, releasing, letting go. Inhale, creating that space. Exhale, contracting and releasing. 2 more here. Inhale. And exhale. And then just slide the hands towards the kneecaps. I'm going to move through the hips. So just circle the knees out, around, and together. Just moving through, waking up those joints, relaxing tension in the low back, maybe in the hips. Just moving with your breath, inhaling and exhaling. And as the knees come together this next time, pause and reverse the circle. Move in the opposite direction. Intentional movements. Slow, steady, intentional movements. And then as the knees come together, pause here. Release your left foot to the earth. Place your right ankle onto your left thigh. Let your right hand press that right knee away from the chest for a pause. Inhale. On the exhale, lift that left foot up. Thread the needle, bringing that right hand between the legs. Left hand meets the right behind the left hamstrings or on the shin of the left leg. Find wherever feels intuitive to your body. Sink that left knee in, move the right knee away, and pause here and breathe. Intentional breath. Observing where you're feeling sensation in the body. How is the body offering you access to listening to your energy, your intuition? Be the witness and observe. Is your body asking for maybe a more gentle hold here? Or are you feeling like your body can deepen further into the shape? Be the witness and observe with gentle heart. And then very intentionally release the hands. Lower the left foot to the earth. Let the arms come out by the side. Pause here in figure 4, just opening that right knee away from the chest. Take a moment to observe and witness sensations in the low back and the hips, in the legs, wherever you might be feeling coolness or warmth, the body transforming. Pause here for a moment, and then on the exhale, extend the left leg. Keep the right ankle right on top of the thigh of the left leg. So we're coming into a lying tree. So you can either leave this foot here on the leg, or if it feels more intuitive, release the right foot to the mat, to the inside of that left leg. Your arms can come overhead into goalpost or even a Y shape. And then just close the eyes down and just open your body to this expression. Listening, honoring, releasing, letting go a little bit more. Let the shoulders become relaxed, maybe bobble the head from side to find that space where you feel you can surrender. Release. Observe the sensations in the body. Where is the body offering you an opportunity to listen? Allow yourself to quiet yourself even more with the breath. The more you quiet yourself, the more aware you can become in this physical body right here, right now. Take a deep breath in, all the way down to the low back. Maybe feel the abdomen expand, the hips expand. And as you exhale, squeeze the navel in, contract the pelvic floor up towards the navel. Squeeze everything in that pelvic bowl. And on the exhale, on the inhale, relax, expand, create space on the inhale. And on the exhale, contract those internal muscles in the pelvis. One more time like this. Inhale, pressing all the way down to the base of your spine, expanding into the pelvic bowl, feeling everything widen and open. And on the exhale, contract the pelvic floor, contract the muscles inside the pelvis, in and up towards the navel. And then gently release. And just return to a gentle belly breath. Bring the arms back by your side for a pause. Gently draw that right knee up, bringing the right foot onto the earth. Adjusting the hips as needed, and then release the right leg long to meet the left in Shavasana. And pause here for a moment. Close the eyes down. Go inward and listen to your being, to your body, to your sensations, your vibration, your intuition, your heart. Witness. What is showing up here now? If you find the ego mind attempting to draw you away, Simply bring your attention back to your breath and then re-examine those sensations. With intention, gently walk the feet towards you, lift the hips and recenter as needed. We'll shift now to the other side. Left ankle onto the right thigh. Press the right knee away from the chest, opening up into that hip and low back a little more. Gently draw your right knee in towards your chest. Let your hands find the hamstring or the shin, threading that needle with the left arm and clasping with the right hand on the outside of the leg. Be mindful here. Maybe the experience you had on the other side is not the same here. And allow yourself to be observant, gentle, and purposeful. Where might you feel most intuitive to rest here in the shape now? Breathing, long, slow, steady, intentional breath. Be the witness to this moment. Shoulders are relaxed. Gravity is allowing the body to surrender. Gently releasing the hands and lowering the right foot to your mat. Pausing here for a moment as that left knee just moves away. Once again, becoming observant of sensations you might be feeling, maybe in the low back, hips, the legs, arms, hands, wherever it is that you're feeling called to observe, allow yourself to witness. And then gently extend that right leg, keeping the left ankle right on top of the thigh. And again, you can either remain right here if this is feeling intuitive for you, or you can release that foot back to the mat, just sole of the foot towards that right leg. Right leg is relaxed, so we're not controlling where that foot rests. Return our arms once again back to our extended arms overhead, either goalpost or into a Y, into our lying tree. Now on this left side, close the eyes down. Allow yourself to dive inward. Be in this present moment. How are you experiencing this moment here now? Taking another few moments, and then gently, on the inhale, begin to create expansion and space all the way down to the low back, the hips, the base of the spine, the abdomen. And then as you exhale, contract the pelvic floor, the internal muscles of the pelvis. Draw everything in and up towards the navel. On the inhale, soften and expand. Exhale, Mula Bandha, pelvic floor contraction, internal pelvis contraction. Uddiyana Bandha, navel back towards the spine. Contract everything in and up. Inhale, soften and receive. Last time here. Exhale, contract, contract, contract. Draw everything in and up. Inhale, soften and receive. And then just return to a gentle breath here for a moment, witnessing and observing how you're experiencing this moment of the practice. Slowly release the arms by your side. Extend that left leg out to meet the right. Surrender yourself here to this shape in this moment. And then on the inhale, draw the knees in towards the chest, wrap the arms around the legs, and rock the body gently from side to side. Rolling all the way to your right as you're ready. So we're going to extend that right arm overhead and allow the whole body to roll to the right. Pausing here for a moment. And then very intentionally press yourself up. We're going to move directly into tabletop position. Transitioning into tabletop. The hands come directly below the shoulders and the knees are directly below the hips. As you find your way into tabletop position, allow the crown of the head to move forward, the tail to draw back, the navel to draw up to support the spine, creating a tabletop position. On the exhale, round the back, tuck the tailbone, the crown of the head, draw the navel up towards the spine. On the inhale, pelvic tilt, navel towards the earth, heart lifts forward, eyes gaze towards the ceiling. So really invite your eyes to move here now. Exhale, rounding the back, focusing that point of the nose for your eyes. On the inhale, lift and look up. Eyes go all the way up towards the ceiling. Exhale, round the back, tuck the tailbone, crown of the head, look towards the point of the nose. Inhale, belly down, hips and head lift, heart shines forward, eyes gaze up. One more time, exhale, round. And inhale, lift. And come back through neutral. And we're going to take an intuitive movement here now. So just allow yourself to transition your body in any way that's feeling intuitive to you. So I'm going to move into barrel rolls because I'm really feeling like I need to just move all the way around my spine. Get my hips and my shoulders involved in that. Maybe you just need to take a downward dog, a cobra, just honor whatever it is that your body seems to be calling you to do. And if you move in one direction, remember to bring your body back to the other side for balance. And come through center and lift the head and chest. And come back through tabletop. We're going to move into heart melting pose. So for heart melting pose, the hips stay high. The arms reach out further forward of our chest. The forearms come onto the mat. The elbows are resting on the mat and they're further forward of your chest. You're going to drop your heart towards the earth and your head can either be chin on the mat looking forward or forehead on the mat, and then just drop your heart down towards the earth. Just honor your body. And if your body's not feeling intuitive to come into the shape with your chin on the chest, take the option with the forehead down. Wherever you are though, the shoulders are slightly lifted and the heart drops towards the earth. The shoulder blades come together and the hips are towards the ceiling. Hold here and breathe, just opening your heart. Open your heart to this present moment. Staying with your breath. You're going to hold here for 4 more breaths. Just honor your body. Last breath here. To come out of this posture, gently begin to rotate your shoulders away from one another. Lift up onto your palms and then bring your whole body forward, lying face down on the mat. Place one hand on top of the other and let the forehead rest on the backs of the hands. Just allowing your whole body to surrender to this shape face down. Relaxing between the shoulder blades, relaxing the shoulders themselves, relaxing the back. Just pause here for a moment. With the head on the forehead on the hands, begin to witness and observe your inner vision. Allow yourself to begin to focus all of your attention with the eyes closed down on your inner vision. Visualize colors, visualize images, shapes, whatever it is that's coming to you. Just allow yourself to focus all of your attention to that third eye center. Observing and witnessing. What is showing up for you here now? And even if you see nothing, what can you imagine? Allow yourself to focus your attention at the third eye center. Taking 2 more breaths here. On the next inhale, lift the head, blink the eyes open, being mindful and aware of what showed up for you when you were there. Draw the hands underneath the shoulders, allow the toes to turn under. Lift up onto your knees and then directly into downward dog. Pedaling your feet left and right, gently unwinding, awakening any tension in the legs and the feet and the hips. Press those hands firmly onto your mat. Draw your heart back towards your legs. Let your head be relaxed. Lift both heels, and on the exhale, draw them towards the earth. Inhale, lift the heels, and exhale, draw them towards the earth. And one more time, lift, and on the exhale, sink. On the next exhale, lower your knees down towards the earth. Sit back on your heels, release your toes, and come seated in hero's pose. As we come here, let your hands rest on your legs, palms facing up. Left leg, left palm on top, on bottom of right. Excuse me. And then roll the shoulders down and back. Lift through the heart. Take a deep breath in. Close the eyes down if they're open. And take your awareness inward. As we're holding this mudra to receive, receiving mudra, thumbs gently touching one another, palms resting one on top of the other. Close your eyes down and begin to focus your attention to your inner vision once again. This time, invite your eyes to look towards the third eye center. So with your eyes closed down, take your eyes and look up towards the third eye center. And just focus your attention on keeping your eyes looking up towards the third eye center. This is the point between the 2 brows. This will invoke a sensation at your eyes, this is not a practice we typically have in our days, but it's going to strengthen our sight. As you're resting here, gazing to the third eye center, ask yourself any question that you might want the answer to. And as you rest here in this mudra, holding this mudra, gazing to the third eye center, listen to your intuition, your internal wisdom and knowing. Allow yourself to rest here for these next few moments. Allow your breath to remain long, slow, and steady. Taking 2 more breaths here and really allow yourself to settle into that awareness. Gently relax your eyes and let them just settle into your eye sockets however they naturally rest. Staying here for just another moment. And now, listen. Witness your intuitive senses. How are you receiving your answers from your heart now? Very intentionally blink your eyes open. Open and close your hands, roll out your wrists, shake them out. Come up onto your knees, and then transition yourself to the side of your mat with your knees about hip-width distance apart. We're going to take the right leg out to the side. Let your right hand rest onto the right thigh. Inhale your left arm up towards the ceiling, reaching through the fingertips. On the exhale, float your torso towards the right, but roll your left shoulder back towards the wall behind you. Lengthen out through the left side from the knee, all the way through to the fingers. Hold here and breathe. Keeping this hand here that's on that right leg very soft and gentle, so we're not putting any pressure into this leg. Inhale and exhale. Feeling your heart opening here on that left side. On the inhale, come up through center. On the exhale, lower your left hand down towards the earth. You can keep this right foot on the mat, right where it's at right now, and then reach that right hand towards the ceiling. Or you can begin to float that right leg up and breathe. Keeping that heart open, feeling yourself balancing, but strong and steady, safe. On the exhale, if the foot is lifted, lower it down. On the inhale, come all the way up. And on the exhale, we'll just lower that right knee down to meet the left and just rest back on the heels for a moment and roll out the shoulders. On the next inhale, rise up once again onto those knees. This time we'll bring that left leg out to the side. Let the left hand rest on the left leg. Reach the right hand towards the ceiling. Inhale, lengthen. On the exhale, float the body towards the left. Drawing the right shoulder back, extending all the way through the fingertips. Breathe. Inhale and exhale. On the next inhale, come back up through center. As you exhale, lower the right hand down, finding the earth. Reach the left hand towards the ceiling. The left foot can remain on the mat, or you can lift that left leg up to meet. And press through the heel. Breathing as we hold our variation of half moon. Breathing here fully. On the exhale, lower the left foot down. On the inhale, lift all the way up. Releasing that left knee down and allowing yourself to sit your hips back once again, rolling the shoulders out. Find that mudra once again. Left hand on top of the legs, right hand on top of the left, thumbs coming together. Close the eyes for a moment. Pause and listen. Be the witness. Settle into the heart. Settle into the peace and quiet within. Allow any noise to just fall behind that gentle, peaceful breath. Be here now. And gently blink the eyes open. Release the hands. Shift your legs out, long on your mat in front of you. And bounce the legs out. And windshield wiper the feet. We're going to bring the soles of the feet together. Adjust the sits bones so we're sitting directly on them. Hands come to the ankles. I'm just going to bounce the knees a little here. And then pause at neutral. We're going to move into a twist, keeping the feet right where they are. So we'll bring that right hand to the earth behind us. The left hand comes to the right ankle. Sit up nice and tall, engage the core, and rotate the body towards the right, gazing over the right shoulder. Hold here and breathe as you're gazing over the right shoulder for 5 breaths. One more breath here. And on the exhale, look forward. Bring that right hand all the way across to that left ankle. Sit up nice and tall for a pause. And then on the exhale, release the left hand to the earth behind you. Elongate through the spine and rotate to the left, gazing over the left shoulder here now for another 5 breaths. On the next inhale, allow the head to look forward. On the exhale, reach that left hand across, crossing the arms once again, lifting up through the spine. Lift the head, lift the chest. And then gently release the hands, finding the outsides of the knees. Draw the knees towards one another and give the knees a hug. You can even round the torso in towards the legs, opening up through the back and the spine. And then inhale, coming up. Extend the legs forward and bounce them out. Adjust the sits bones so you're sitting directly upon them. Flex the feet towards the ceiling. On the inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. On the exhale, float the torso forward, finding a forward fold, Uttanasana. Draw the chin towards the chest. Draw the toes back towards the head. Hold here and breathe for the next few moments. Just let your whole body become heavy. Let yourself surrender fully here now. On the inhale, lift the head up. Gently allow the hands to be drawn back towards you, letting the palms come resting on tops of the thighs. Relax the feet, maybe even make circles with the ankles. And then as you're ready, you're going to transition into lying down. So bring the toes to the edge of the mat. The hands come to the knees. Reach the arms forward, and as you exhale, roll yourself down one vertebra at a time until you come lying all the way down on the mat. As you come lying all the way down on the mat, draw the knees into the chest, give the knees a big hug, rocking gently from side to side. And then we'll come through center and pause. Moving into our last asana before we find our guided meditation. Allow the soles of the feet to come together, the knees to open out away from one another, the arms to come out by your side, and your eyes to close down. Finding yourself now into supported or reclined bound angle. First finger and thumb come together into Chin Mudra. Begin to visualize in your mind's eye that you are a figure 8, that your heart center is the point where the 8 crosses in the middle. The energy circling up through the crown of the head and back down to the base of the spine. Circling up and down. See yourself as a circuit, nurturing your energy here now, clearing away imbalance and opening yourself up to listening to your true, authentic knowing. Remain here for these next few moments. Take a deep breath in and audibly sigh it out. Take another deep breath in and audibly sigh it out. And one more time, deep breath in and fully surrender. Slowly allow your knees to come together and allow yourself any last intuitive movement that your body might be calling for here now. And once you have experienced all the movement that your body might be calling for you to experience here now, allow yourself to begin to transition into final rest. Allow yourself to fully relax yourself back onto your mat. Giving yourself support under your knees, a blanket over your body if it feels intuitive, just whatever it is that your soul is calling for ease and to receive this guided meditation. Take these last few moments here to surrender yourself, to set yourself up, and to surrender. Once your body has been settled, close your eyes or place an eye pillow or a washcloth over them and allow yourself to surrender. Return to the body scan we once started with at the beginning of this practice and allow your body to become heavy, sinking further and further inward, allowing you to surrender completely for this moment in time. Once you have found yourself completely surrendered, take another moment of that mind, gazing at that ego mind, but also gazing at that intuitive mind. And then dropping yourself further and further in. Allowing yourself to witness and observe within yourself your heart and all the beautiful messages that the heart has to share with you every day. How can you listen to that message more? Allow yourself now to let go of all awareness of the physical body, mental body, even the heartbeat. Just let it all begin to fall away. Your breath is now gentle and automatic, and you are surrendering to this time to nurture, to access healing, and to open yourself up to all of the magic that is within you. With your eyes closed down, take your vision inward once again. Begin to visualize in your mind, imagine in your mind, sense in your intuition, however it offers itself to you. But you are standing in the middle of a healing space. This is your sacred healing space. As you look around, you may see tools for healing, crystals, practices, whatever it is that your soul is showing you. Just allow yourself to be there now. Standing in this space, you sense your guides, your ancestors, your angelic support, all that work with you when you are accessing your highest healing. In the middle of this room is a crystalline table, and you are called to lie upon it. And as you lie upon this light, you feel all of the love, the vibrance, the support, of this space and all that inhabit it at this moment. You begin to visualize a beautiful violet white light falling over your entire being, followed by a beautiful ruby red light. These lights clearing away your auric field of any imbalance, remembering that you are fully human and fully divine. As you rest here and receive these vibrations, you begin to sense in your energy body, your chakra body, the activation of the root chakra and the crown chakra. And you begin to visualize their lights traveling up and down your being, connecting at the heart. The white violet light runs down one side of your being. Red light runs up the other side of your being, and they meet at the heart and then continue on to meet their counterparts, their balance. And once they circulate into the opposing chakra, they return, renewed into the light of the opposing. And you continue to feel this cycle running up and down the spine, through the heart, feeling that connection of remembrance, feeling fully safe to be in this physical plane to do your work. Although remembering that you are not alone. You are one of all. You begin to visualize now a beautiful indigo light falling down over your entire being, followed by a burnt orange light falling over your entire being, clearing away in your auric field any imbalance in relation to your creative being and your vision, wisdom, and intuition. You begin to visualize the sacral chakra and the third eye chakra as they begin to share their light, as they draw up and down the spine in that same pathway that the root and the crown travel. One moving down, the other moving up, and connecting at the heart. Recognizing that we receive ideas and inspiration from our intuition, and we draw it down into this earthly plane to connect to the sacral chakra so that we may begin to activate creativity. And we send requests for support and help in bringing that into the world as we send that message up to the third eye center to bring it outward, to see how to move it forward. Connecting at the heart, reminding us that settling at the heart helps us hear these messages. Now you begin to see a beautiful sapphire blue light falling from the heavens over your entire being, followed by a beautiful yellow sunlight falling into your auric field, clearing that auric field and allowing anything out of balance with your empowerment and able to take action and allow your visions to be expressed, your creativity to be expressed. You begin to visualize the throat chakra and the solar plexus. And they begin to move through the heart, connecting to one another. Taking action on our intentions, our dreams, our creations, and offering it into the world. Meeting at the heart so we can hear the message. You begin now to see a beautiful emerald green, pink, shimmering light drawing down from the heavens and falling over your entire being, clearing away any imbalance with your remembrance of who you truly are. You begin to feel the heart chakra activating, opening, expanding, reminding you that you are love and there is nothing you must do to earn that right. And when we allow the heart to be the guide, we find ease. You have all of the answers within you. Allow yourself to remain here at the heart, experiencing the vibrations of your human energy and your divine energy traveling up and down the spine and connecting at the heart, reminding you of who you truly are and how every answer can come and align every part of your being. Allow yourself to collect the awareness of any guidance that you might be receiving here now. Allow it to be set into your being, knowing that you will remember it in perfect timing. Slowly taking this last moment here in this healing space to thank your support for all that they are doing on your journey. To thank yourself for showing up for the journey. This is your path. Slowly begin to reawaken your body. Stretching, moving, animating. Just allowing yourself to return gently to the outside. And you can choose to remain right here, letting your hands rest at your heart, or you can find your way up to a seat. Just allow yourself to find your way there with ease. Wherever you find yourself, just let your hands rest at the heart center with the eyes closed and the hands gently pressed together. We hold this last moment of this practice in gratitude. Thank yourself for moving yourself through this practice. Thank your mind for stepping aside so that you can be present. Thank your heart for gifting you with the awareness of your intuitive senses. May the long time sun shine upon you. May all love surround you. And may the light within you help to guide your way on. Namaste.